Sunram. Sunram finds an OC left pocket 3 on the way. Tickles a twine.
Now it's Matty Bass on the drive. Bass, nice move, and Bass with an easy layup.
Up to the feet, Ruppel brought back down. O'Connor, though, lost the grab, and down to the mat. Ruppel with a chance for a pin with a minute 15. There it is.
Pick and roll, Kaloran. Hooks it underneath, and a bunny for handing.
Right side to Charlie Shaw. Shaw looks right, drives in, attacks the double team, and splits him for the layup.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
It's the final game of the state qualifiers here inside the Shack, featuring the LaMoure-Litchville Marion Lobos and the New Rockford-Sheyenne Rockets here in this one. I'm Chase Miller. Welcome to our pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all, from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote started today. New Rockford-Sheyenne out of Region 2, District 4. Head coach is Tyler Cook with a mark of 21 wins and 4 losses on the season. They lost to North Border in the Region 2 title 55-46 as they make their way back into this particular matchup. Well, for the Lobos, LaMoure-Litchville Marion, head coach by Tyler Theelgis out of Region 1 and District 2. At 15-10 on the season here for the Lobos. They beat Medina Pingree Buchanan by 3, 43-40 to win the third place game and get this particular matchup. Now there's some history between these two. They fared here last year, in which LLM defeated New Rockford-Sheyenne in the state qualifier in this very venue. While for New Rockford-Sheyenne, Maddock, the football team, defeated LaMoure-Litchville Marion for 9th place at the state championship at the Fargo Dome, just a block north of here, earlier coming up this school year. It's the Lobos and the Rockets. Will continue to dive in the matchup more after this on our Irie Insurance pregame show from the Shield Center. Chase Miller with you courtside on the north end of Fargo.
Emery Visto's Implement has been family-owned and operated since 1935. Located in Oaks, North Dakota, they sell CarQuest automotive parts and numerous lines of agriculture parts. Plus, you'll have to stop by and check out their clothing and footwear department, featuring the brands of Brothers in Arms, Howitzer, Ariat, Cinch, and Twisted X Footwear. Emery Visto's Implement, everything and anything you need is under one roof. Stop in just south of Oaks on Highway 1 or call 701-742-2167.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neillsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. This year, our Planter Operator Clinic dates are March 18th and 25th. Expanded sessions to include monitors, systems, and diagnostic training for V-Drive, Delta Force, and Speed Tube, as well as Row Flow and Air Force. Morning and afternoon sessions each day with lunch from Cruisin' Cafe. Register at planterdoc.com. March 18th and 25th. Please register at planterdoc.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
The broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. This is the first meeting this year between the Lobos and the Rockets. The road to get here for LLM. They defeated Napoleon Gackel Streeter in the District 2 quarterfinals from the Jamestown Civic. We're able to upend Lytton HMB in the semis and then lost to Medina Pingree Buchanan 44-40 in the District 2 championship. Now in the region tournament, it was a 39-36 win over Bourne Sky North in the quarters. They lost by 3 to Oaks in the semis and defeated Medina Pinger Buchanan 43-40 for third to get to this very venue. While for New Rockford-Sheyenne, their road to the quarters, they earned a bye in the District 4 semifinals. Beat Hatton Northwood 80-39 and topped Warwick 66-52 in the district title. From New Rockford-Sheyenne for the Rockets, then in the Region 2 tournament at Devil's Lake, defeated Langdon Area Munich by 2 points in the quarters, beat Warwick by 4 points in the semis, and lost to North Border 55-46 in the region title to get to this very venue. The Lobos, 11 state tournament appearances all time between LaMoure-Litchville, Marion as well, and Litchville, Marion, Montpelier at one point, but as LLM, they made it last year, finishing 17-12, taking second place in the regional, and then finishing 7th place in the Mounted State Dome after beating the Rockets 50-38 in the state qualifier. For the Lobos, again, 2013, 2015, and 2024, they made it to state as LLM. For New Rockford-Sheyenne, looking for their first state tournament appearance since 2019. They made it there 3 times as New Rockford-Cheyenne in 04, 2005, and 2019. One state title in 2005, defeating Botno in double overtime here for New Rockford-Cheyenne. That's a look at a little bit of the history and also the road to the qualifiers. When we come back after this, we'll recap what happened earlier in the day in the A and the B. Keep you apprised of what's going on in Double A as they're almost at the half or just about to get to the half of the girls' state championship, with the boys' state title still to follow between Davies and Fargo, Davies and Bismarck Century. We'll keep you apprised of all of that and more on our Irie Insurance pregame show here from the north side of Fargo from the Shield Center.
The friendly staff at LaMoure Drugstore reminds you, from prescription requests and OTC medication, you can find it all at LaMoure Drugstore. Download their app to make refilling your prescription requests more convenient. Easter is just around the corner, so stop in and pick up those Easter baskets for the little ones. Don't forget to shop the monthly sale flyer for OTC products, located in the center of LaMoure in the Bank North Mall. For more info, go to LaMourDrugstore.com. That's LaMourDrugstore.com, or stop in and check them out. Good luck to all teams and go Lobos.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits, including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids in schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
Bears Home Solutions is the Red River Valley's premier HVAC and plumbing company. Our team of friendly, licensed professionals has delivered top-notch service to the Red River Valley since 1978. Bears Home Solutions is the only name you need to know when it comes to heating, cooling, and plumbing installation, service, or repair. When you want it done right the first time, you need a Bear in there.
I'm Molly, and I have lived here a little over 3 years now. I like the open spaces here and being able to go in and out. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators. I just have most everything that I need close at hand.
On our pregame show, again brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. It is New Rockford-Sheyenne over LaMoure-Litchville, Marion here on YourLiveEvent.com as we continue to take a look at what happened earlier in the day for some of our contests here inside the Shack. The State A bracket is set. The B will get set after the conclusion of their final two qualifiers. Wahpeton over 4 wins Milwaukee 63-46, and Thompson got by Central Cass 58-36 earlier today here on YourLiveEvent.com. Killdeer defeated Turtle Mountain 63-46, and Beulah upended Bottineau 58-55. On the B side, Bishop Ryan over Garrison 54-43, and Oaks able to take down Midway Minto behind a 15-point, 15-rebound by Roddick Schmidt performance 47-45. Still to come out west, Central McLean against West Hope Newburgh. And so far, what we know is this: Hankinson, North Border, our Redeemers, and Wilton and Wing, all 4 region champs from a season ago, are new. They're heading to state. Joining them is Oaks. Midway Minto is gone. Joining them is Bishop Ryan, as Garrison is gone. So Bishop Ryan is back as right now the only team back to the state tournament out of the 6 teams who punched their ticket to state. If West Hope Newburgh and LaMoure-Litchville Marion win, then 5 new teams will be at the Monet State Dome. 3 will be the same as last year. If one of them lose, then it's 2 new teams, or 2 similar teams, 6 brand new teams, and so forth. But the state tournament bracket begins at 1 o'clock on Thursday for the Monet State Dome and the 2-7 matchup. The 3-6 game will be at 2:45. At 6:30 will be the 1-8 matchup on Thursday. Then the nightcap at 8:15 will be the 4-5 matchup. And again, as a look at what the B state bracket will look like, it's just a matter of how do they fine-tune it and place it from the coaches' vote. While the State A bracket looks like this, the Devils Lake Firebirds, the defending champs, will play at 1 o'clock on Thursday afternoon against Delax Burlington, the Lakers. That'll be again at 1 o'clock. The 3-6 matchup will feature Shiloh Christian, the Skyhawks, going up against the number 6 seed in the Wahpeton Huskies at 2:45. At 6:30, it'll be Kindred and Beulah in the nightcap portion of the bracket. The number 1 seed Kindred, the 8 seed are the Beulah Miners, and then from there the 4-5 matchup, Thompson will be the 4 and Killdeer will be the 5. That'll be at 8:15. That's the State A basketball tournament at the Bismarck Event Center. We'll take a quick break, and we come back after this. We'll get you ready for the starting lineups and the opening tip. Also, quick update for you between West Fargo Horace, as the girls are at the half with Bismarck Century. Horace in the state AA championship with a 28-24 lead right now over Bismarck Century. Jaden Hales 7 points, 12 rebounds. Jordan Christofferson with 9, and Keely Sunday has 10. One for Bismarck Century, led by the 10 points of Zoe Austin with 2 boards. Again, that's the AA Girls Basketball Championship. Coming up a little bit later on from the Fargo Dome, it'll be Century boys against Fargo Davies boys in the AA Boys Basketball Championship as well. That does it for our pregame show today. Brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. Started today. Starting lineups in the opening tip. That is next here inside the Shield Center.
Are you looking for your next vacation rental? Call or text Mason at Cleave Guard Rentals, 701-552-3181. Family fun, girls getaway, retreats and get-togethers. Call or text Mason, 701-552-3181. Located on West McDonald Lake, your vacation awaits.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
You would never buy a one-size-fits-all shirt, and you should never do so to protect your valuable assets. And we'll find you the right fit for your insurance policies.
Home insurance, auto insurance, commercial insurance, benefits insurance, crop insurance.
We have you covered from head to toe, underground to sky. Experience the difference with Irie. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve.
At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471. Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
And that does it for our pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. The broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. Our officials here of this one of Logan Finkston, Ryan Schneider, and alongside Justin Perrington. LaMoure-Litchville Marion at 15-10 on the season, head coached by Tyler Thielges, averaging 50 points per game defensively, giving up 45. While for New Rockford-Sheyenne, head coach is Tyler Cook with a mark of 21 wins and 4 losses on the season, averaging 62 points per game, while defensively giving up 51 points per contest. Their losses against a Division A opponent in Carrington, loss against Mayport CG, Wilton and Wing, and North Border in the Region 2 Championship here for New Rockford-Sheyenne. They'll be the home team on the scoreboard in their home whites, while for the Lobos, they'll be the visiting team on the scoreboard in their black uniforms here in this contest. The winner heads to state. The loser has their season come to a close. Again, the Lobos beat New Rockford-Sheyenne 50-38 last year in the final meeting in the state qualifier. Let's toss it to our public address announcer. That is John Welsh for the starting lineups.
With the LaMoure-Litchville Marion Lobos. A 6'3" senior, number 2, Brian Karlgaard. A 6'1" sophomore, number 3, Mason Warkin. A 5'10" junior, number 10, Avery Kramer. A 6'1" junior, number 14, Gunnar Thielges. And a 6-foot sophomore, number 22, Colby Thielges. The Lobos are coached by Tyler Thielges, assisted by Rod Kramer and Colton Ness.
And again, as our starting lineups brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life with great careers, quality products. Go to crystalsugar.com. That's again the starting lineups for the Lobos. Now let's get to the starting lineups for the Rockets.
And now the starting lineup for the New Rockford-Sheyenne Rockets. A 6'3" senior, number 5, Bennett Meyer. A 6'1" senior, number 20, Cage Wolford. A 6'1" senior, number 21, Kaylor Jacobson. A 6'3" junior, number 22, Easton Benz. And a 6-foot junior, number 23, Easton Simon. The Rockets are coached by Tyler Cook, assisted by Craig DeMeester and Chance Labrie.
That again is our starting lineups brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life with great careers, quality products. Go to crystalsugar.com. That again is crystalsugar.com. Chase Miller with you here today as we get you ready for the final game between the Rockets and the Lobos in our state qualifier. With it for New Rockford-Sheyenne, Bennett Meyer in the circle against Carl Guard here for the Lobos. Opening tip on a Saturday night at 7:02. And let's buckle in and have some fun for the final State B qualifier here inside the Shield Center. Rockets with the basketball, right-handed side as they will give it to Bennett Meyer. When white uniforms, Rockets across the front when those Columbia blue numerals and lettering outlined in that royal blue, but it's stolen away. Here goes Mason Workin the other side, finger roll, layup is off the iron. Benz will clear the miss. Rockets dodge a bullet. This one up and over on the alley-oop pass to Meyer, then a turnover here. So the Rockets back-to-back turnovers to begin this contest. Lobos in their black uniforms with the white numerals and lettering. Lobos across the front in white with the white trim down the side. Little full court 2-2-1 pressure defense here for New Rockford-Sheyenne. Carl Guard with it on the slip. This one gets tipped, but right into Carl Guard's hands. Ball goes to Kobe Theelgis. Theelgis with it here at the top of the key. Takes a couple of dribbles now to the left wing. Hands this one off to Kramer. Kramer top of the key, looking backdoor on the cut. Gives it back left and inside to Kobe. Kobe with the basketball, able to spin his way. Looking backdoor, finds a man up off the window for two is Gunnar Theelgis. Gunnar Theelgis gets the opening 2 points on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard here for the Lobos. New Rockford-Sheyenne with Bennett Meyer crossing the timeline near sideline. That'll go to Wofford. Wofford will lose it back up top. That'll go to in the hands of Easton Simon, and this will be an offensive charge. Simon went to go for a pass, but he went up in the air, and taking it was Avery Kramer. As Simon picks up the foul, it'll be his first, and the team's first. 6:53 to play here in the opening quarter, as the Lobos will handle it now with Gunnar Theelgis. Carl Guard up the floor. This one is handed and tipped out of bounds. It'll be last touch here by the Lobos, and Kramer in a turnover here on LLM. These two teams awfully good in football. They got the athletes to get to this point and have a chance to make it to state here this season on the basketball court as well. Ball will work its way left and inside to Easton Benz. Ball gets skipped now to Simon. Simon gives it back up top. That'll go to Wofford. Wofford leaves it right-handed side. Three-pointer is going to go short here for the Rockets. After the miss by Simon. Rebound for the Lobos here in Gunnar Theelgis. Theelgis crossing the timeline right to the key with it on the hand out of Mason Workin. Workin will utilize the ball here for the 6'1 sophomore. Pick and roll to Carl Guard. Nothing there. Back to Theelgis. Gunnar will give it to Carl Guard on the right block. And this one tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Bennett Meyer. Both high school student sections in their all black attire here for both the Rockets and the Lobos. Lobos with a ball fake here by Kobe Theelgis as he gives this one to Gunnar. Kobe takes the pick and roll, takes a screen, jumper from the right wing, a short rebound, gets tipped down, eventually won by Workin. Mason Workin here at the left wing, skips it to Theelgis. Here is a nice pass on the interior, but ball will go out of play for Kobe Theelgis as he was looking for Gunnar. It'll be last deflected here by the Rockets. As LLM will inbound the basketball here with Kobe Theelgis. Kobe on the baseline looking for a teammate. This one gets tipped in. This was a nice defensive stand here by the Rockets as they get a turnover. They go the other side, up the floor, no. Rebound, putback, yes. The miss by Simon, but the putback by Meyer. Bennett with the putback, and we're not at 2. 5:49 left to play here in this opening quarter as the Lobos with Gunnar Theelgis goes into a double team. Now it's to Carl Guard. Carl Guard gets doubled here at the left wing. Carl Guard takes a couple of dribbles, finds a teammate to Kobe Theelgis. Theelgis taking a couple of dribbles to the right-handed side here for LLM. Now to Mason Workin. Workin at the right wing. Back to Carl Guard on the baseline. Carl Guard taking a couple hard dribbles. Uses up that dribble. Turnaround jumper right wing from 15 feet. He baked it in. Carl Guard spin, shoot, and score off the bank with 5:15 left to play here in the first quarter. Simon near sideline out of Benz. Benz with a free throw line jumper from 15. That'll go long. Rebound will be a tie-up after the board by Mason Workin. And the arrow favor LaMoure-Litchville Marion on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Share their heritage and their future. With locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, go to dhb.bank. It is a 2-point lead for LLM here as they will bring the ball in the front court with Kobe Theelgis. Kobe at the top of the key, works with it, bounce pass now at the high post, that'll go to Workin. Mason with the basketball, looking for a teammate, finds one to Gunnar Theelgis. Theelgis will see this to the right-handed side of Kobe. Kobe with the bounce pass, right wing to Carlgard. Carlgard shot will be short. Rebound comes down to the Rockets. That'll be with Bennett Meyer, his second of the game. Meyer will see this in the front court, working right to left or from the south to the north here in the shack. Three-pointer Rainbow is short on the way there by Walford. Rebound comes down here to Kobe Theelgis. Theelgis in the front court gets walled off. Rockets get back well defensively. Open those. Carlgard on the trail for three. That'll lip off the iron and a board to Easton Simon. Still 4-2 here as we reach the midway point of quarter number 1. Easton Simon between the circles. Ball goes left-handed side to the bounce pass. Now that it goes to Jacobson. Stepping into a three here for the Rockets. That'll go short on the miss by Benz, and the ball will be out of play. Rather, team has made a substitution so far with 4:09 left to play in this first quarter, as the Lobos will handle it here with Carlgard. Now they give it to Gunnar Theelgis on the skip left-handed side. That'll be to Kobe Theelgis. This is going to be a turnover. The last touch here by Kobe. A turnover here on LLM. Third turnover so far here for the Lobos. Neither team lit the world on fire in their respective regions in terms of scoring. But sometimes all that matters is got to find a way to play some deep, take the free throws and the open shots when they can. Bennett Meyer, nice bounce pass inside the paint, and a block shot on the way by Gunnar Theelgis, who swats Jacobson. Good defense by the Lobos. Kobe Theelgis now top of the key. Right-handed side to Mason Workin. Workin here at the right wing, taking the ball screen, handles it at the free throw line. Mason drive and pass, and a foul will be on the floor here on the Rockford-Sheyenne. Logan Fingston calling the foul here for our officiating crew here in this one. Foul will be in Jacobson. That'll be his first, team's second here for Kaylor Jacobson. Ball's going to get inbounded. Gunnar Theelgis will see it here left and inside to Kobe Theelgis, left pocket three, bucket. Kobe Theelgis with the triple, and the Lobos have their third player in the scoring column. 7-2 here for LLM. Easton Simon gives this one now to Easton Benz, back to Simon. Simon able to spin his way on the interior. Nice up and under move, up and in for two. Easton Simon with the opening field goal here for the Rockets, or his opening field goal, as New Rockford-Sheyenne is back within three. With it now is Carlgard. Carlgard will give this one to Kobe Theelgis. Kobe to the near sideline now to Workin. Mason with the basketball. Free throw line extended near sideline. Back on this weave now to Gunnar. New Rockford-Sheyenne switching across the way as they do. Gunnar Theelgis left and inside to Carlgard. Carlgard ripping it through right to left. Backing his defender down inside the paint. Bounce pass. Here goes Kobe. Another three right to the key. That's off the front iron. Rebound here on the inside, and a foul on the Lobos. Easton Simon gets his second rebound. Foul will be assessed on Kramer, his first, team's first, and we'll see a substitution into the game as Weisenberger, the 6'2 junior, Alex will check in as he is wrapped up with that right knee ankle brace. With that right knee brace here for the Rockets. 2:36 left to play on their first quarter. Rockets in the front court. They give this one now up top. This one will get skipped right wing to Meyer. Bennett's going to drive as he does off the window. Can't get it to go. Rebound here from Mason Workin, his third. Workin bounce pass. That'll go to Kobe Theelgis as they bring it in the front court. Back to Workin here at the right of the key. Workin crossing over left to right inside the paint. Throws it up off the window and nearly got the end one. Good move by Workin as he's going to head to the line to shoot two. Foul will be on Easton Simon, his second. Team's third here of the opening quarter with 2:13 left to play in the first. Free throw opportunity upcoming here for LaMoure-Litchville Marion as Workin will head to the free throw line. Free throw is going to go long. Substitution as the Rockets will go into the backcourt here with Almers, the 5'10 sophomore. Thomas, the full name, Tommy Short, the 5'10 sophomore. Free throw opportunity number 2 on the way as Almers checks in is off the mark, no good. Rebound here by Weisenberger and a board for New Rockford-Sheyenne. Just over 2 minutes left to play here in this first quarter. The Rockets will lose the basketball here as they get on the floor with Walford, then a timeout for Tyler Cook to save the possession. We'll break with them. 2:03 left to play in quarter number 1.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Timeout on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North. See what values-based banking can do for you, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. Go to banknorth.bank. That's banknorth.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Timeout again brought to you in part by Bank North. First one taken for Tyler Cook's Club in the Rockford-Sheyenne. As the Rockets will inbound this one, Easton Benz will see it here to Walford. Cage with the bounce pass, right-handed side as this one goes to Almers. Now to the right wing here for the Rockets as this one goes on the interior. Walford with it back up top. That'll be to Almers. Almers on the drive. Block shot on the way by Theelgis. That's Kobe, and it will stay Rockets basketball. The Rockets will inbound it here in 9-man football. New Rockford-Sheyenne Maddock here in basketball. Just New Rockford-Sheyenne. As Bennett Meyer will inbound it left-handed side as this one will work its way now to Walford. Back up top now with Meyer. Meyer ripping it through right to left, able to make his way to the baseline. Meyer gives a pass, right pocket three for Walford to beat the horn. Cage with the triple, and we're knotted at 7 apiece. 1:30 left to play in this opening quarter. Ball goes left-handed side to Carlgard. Carlgard with it. Working, nearly walked with it, and that will be a traveling violation. That actually will be a traveling violation on Avery Kramer. Turnover here for the Lobos. Tied at 2, tied at 7 in this opening quarter. 80 seconds to play here in the first. Easton Benz with it up over the ladder as Almers at 5'10" needed to be 6'10" to catch that ball. Turnover here on the Rockets. Mason Workin will check in here for Russell Exner, who got a little run after the break there with head coach Tyler Theelgis. As the Lobos with Colby Theelgis now will bring the ball up the floor. As they will. The Lobos slowing it up right now, looking at the clock with Gunnar Theelgis calling out the offense. As Lobos trying to minimize possessions here in the final 60 seconds of the quarter. Gunnar Theelgis with the basketball, little 1-4 low set. He's the one up top. Gunnar Theelgis making his way to the right elbow, leaves it right to the key. Three-pointer upcoming is going to go off the iron. No good after the attempt by Workin. Rebound coming for the Rockets. That'll be with Walford as they give this one out to Meyer. Bennett with it. Right pocket three for Almers. Three-pointer's going to go short. Rebound saved here by Gunnar Theelgis. Nice little flip then to Carlgard. About a half second to game clock to shot clock differential here to finish off the first quarter, and we'll do it all over again here for the Lobos. Ball will go right-handed side to Theelgis, back to Theelgis. That's Colby to Gunnar as they play a little hot potato with it right now, and now we'll stay here with Gunnar Theelgis. 15 seconds in the quarter. Gunnar Theelgis with the basketball. Gunnar now with 10 will look to do something. As he does between the circles, guarded by Meyer. Gunnar, a little hesitation dribble, drive kick. Carlgard open, left pocket three, got it! And that's how we'll end our first quarter of play. Carlgard with the triple. He's got 5, and the Lobos lead it by 3 after one quarter on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
The City of Hillsborough invites you to make Hillsborough your home. If you're looking for a new home or a job, check out the opportunities in Hillsborough and see what the community can offer you and your family. Enjoy a quality family life with community, education, church, entertainment, and more. For all neighbors and those driving through the region, we welcome you to come and shop with the businesses in Hillsborough. If you have questions related to services available in the City of Hillsborough, contact the Hillsborough City Office at 701-636-4620.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. It is a 10-7 lead here for LaMoure-Litchville Marion. But New Rockford-Sheyenne, Bennett Meyer will get the ball to start this second quarter play. Meyer, right wing jumper, pull up from 14 is short. Rebound underneath is a rugby scrum, as this one's going to be won by New Rockford-Sheyenne. That'll be last touch here by the Lobos after Walford got it. Bounce pass across on the right short corner. Last touch by LaMoure-Litchville Marion. If the Lobos win, you'll see 3 teams from Region 1 make their way to Minot. If the Rockets win, you'll see 2 from both Region 1 and Region 2. This one is up and in. Bennett Meyer with the pass, gives it to Easton Benz for 2, and Benz gets it to a 1-point contest. 10-9, make that, a 10-all contest after the deep 3 there by Benz. Ball will go to the right wing on the interior. Theolgis will see this one off the window, can't get it there for Gunner. Backside board by Weisenberger. As you'll see the Rockets now with Walford up the near sideline. Walford with the bounce pass, this one underneath. Walford gives it left wing to Benz. He'll rise from the left wing. Easton Benz with back-to-back triples. And the Rockets now take a 13-10 lead. So a 6-0 run to begin the quarter. The opening 60 seconds here of the second. Ball will go right-hand side. Mason Workin at the right wing. Workin gives this one now to Colby Theolgis. Back to Workin. Workin on the baseline, able to skip it. That'll be an extra fine from Kramer. Back up top to Colby. Colby will rise. He'll shoot, and the 3. Rattle it in. Colby Theolgis, he's got 6, and it's raining 3s here to open up quarter number 2. Tied at 13 apiece. 4th tie of this first half of play. Lollipop pass goes to Meyer. Now it goes to Weisenberger on the short corner. Off through the attack. Weisenberger with his first field goal, points off the bench for Tyler Cluck and the Rockford-Sheyenne Rockets. So Coach Cook got to be pleased with that particular possession. Now on some D. Ball will go left and inside at Kramer. Free throw line extended. Carlgard will set the pick. There's the roll. Nothing there. Carlgard gets it now on the left wing. Carlgard with a couple of dribbles, rising from 16. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Carlgard's got 7. And after a tough first quarter of scoring, it's been nothing but scoring here in the second. And we'll see a foul going to the paint is Bennett Meyer as they brought him to the front court. Lobos were trapping. Meyer got by him, got to the paint, and a foul will be assessed on the Lobos. This will be on Gunnar Theolgis, his first, team's first. First free throws in the game for the Rockets coming at the 5:49 mark here of quarter number 2. As we'll see free throws upcoming here for New Rockford-Sheyenne. As this one with Bennett Meyer will be on its way. As they will come out and actually have a little wet spot underneath. So allows us to remind you still to come on our halftime show. Brought to you in part by Farmers Union Insurance Ryan Optal Agency in Hillsboro. Take a look at the first half numbers, recap what happened earlier today, and keep you apprised of what's going on in the Fargodome for the state AA, both boys and girls basketball tournaments. That's all still to come later here on our halftime show. Free throw opportunity is short. As we'll get to a second free throw attempt upcoming here in a moment for the Rockets. As Bennett Meyer, free throw number 2, trying to give the Rockets a 1-point lead, is up and in. So 16-15 as Meyer hits the free throw. Rockets lead it by 1. With it, goes left and inside. That'll be to Workin to the left wing now. Kramer back up top to Theolgis as they work it right-handed side. Little flex offense here. Ball gets skipped to Kobe Theolgis. Kobe able to spin, looking for the rip through. Nothing there. Kobe with a couple of dribbles. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Kobe with the left-handed left to right cross jumper from 14 feet inside the paint. Rim rattle and yes, indeed, roll. Kobe Theolgis now has 8. 17-16, Lobos on in front here, 5:15 to play in the first half. Ball gets swung right inside 3 by Walford, nothing but the bottom of the net. Cage Walford now with 6. 19-17, New Rockford-Sheyenne leads it by 2. Lobos here with Kobe Theolgis crossing over left to right. Kobe with a little slip on the hand out of Workin. Workin will utilize it here left wing. That'll go to Kramer. Kramer takes the ball screen back to Workin. As they work it right wing, that'll be now in the hands of Kobe. Kobe, stop, pop, college range three-pointer short. Rebound tipped and eventually won in the hands of Gunnar Theolgis. Ball gets swung around to the left-handed side. That'll go to Mason Workin. Workin taking the ball screen here as he does. Gives the pass off now to Carlgard. Carlgard looking to rip it through, doesn't. Back to Workin as we move it right wing now to Kobe Theolgis. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Kobe Theolgis inside the paint, spins, drive, kick left-handed side to Kramer. There's a runner on the way off the backboard. No, follows his own shot. Put back, can't get it. Bennett Meyer clears the window. Quickly up the floor for the Rockets. They will see this, but out of bounds in a turnover. So they're looking up the floor for Easton Benz, and he was out of bounds up the far sideline. Turnover number 4 here for New Rockford-Sheyenne. As Jacobson is set to return to the floor here as Weisenberger will check out. And Rockford-Sheyenne leads it by 2 midway through this fourth. Make that second quarter a play. LaMoure-Litchville Marion here with Kobe Theogis at the top of the key. Gives it left and inside to Kramer. Kramer taking the ball screen, does up top to Gunner as they work it to Kobe. Flex cut on the way, wide open layup for 2 to Mason Workin. And now we're knotted at 19 apiece. Fourth different player here for the Lobos in the scoring column as you see Easton Benz get doubled. It's a near turnover as Ben saves it. Gives it now to Meyer here. Meyer between the circles, back to Walford. Walford bounce pass left-handed side to Almers. Back to Walford here for the Rockets. Right-handed side, this one goes in the hands of Benz. Easton gets walled off, back to Walford at the left wing. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Walford able to spin at the high post, off the left hand, inside the paint from 10, no good. Rebound tipped around and eventually won by Kobe Theogis. His second board of the contest. The Lobos with a made field goal looking to take the lead. Carlgard thought about pulling up. He does from deep. Oh, he got it to go. A shot fake, and he pulls up on top of that from the college range 3. 22-19 Lobos with 3:05 here in the first half. And a timeout here for Tyler Cook is going into a double team with Walford, and they'll save the possession. We'll break with them. 3:03 left in the second.
Emery Visto's Implement has been family-owned and operated since 1935. Located in Oaks, North Dakota, they sell CarQuest automotive parts and numerous lines of agriculture parts. Plus, you'll have to stop by and check out their clothing and footwear department, featuring the brands of Brothers in Arms, Howitzer, Ariat, Cinch, and Twisted X Footwear. Emery Visto's Implement, everything and anything you need is under one roof. Stop in just south of Oaks on Highway 1 or call 701-742-2167.
Timeout brought to you in part by Bank North. Bank North helping customers, communities build, grow, and prosper. See what values-based banking can do for you at banknorth.bank. That again is banknorth.bank. Chase Miller with you courtside from the Shield Center. Make sure you patronize all of our sponsors, whether it's been this game or all the way back to our first contest between Wahpeton and Four Winds Minnewacan. Without them and our sponsors across the way, we would not be bringing you these basketball games. With it now for New Rockford-Sheyenne. They will see it to the right wing. Thinking about a 3, but a step there is Walford as he gives this one now to the right-handed side. Cage to the right wing, trying to find it to Simon, to a cutting Benz. Benz on the right block will give this one out to Simon. Simon to Walford, right of the key. Cage will handle it. Bounce pass now to Almers with 2 seconds. 1 second. They can't get the shot off, and a shot clock violation here for the Rockets. So with 2:37 left to play here in the quarter, the Lobos get a defensive stand in a game that started just about 23 minutes ago here inside the Shack. Lobos with Kobe Theogis. Kobe taking a dribble to the left-handed side. This one goes now to Kramer. Kramer back between the rings. They work it to Gunnar Theogis. Now to Carlgard. Carlgard rising top of the key. 3 that will swirl in and out. Bennett Meyer gets his 4th board of the contest. New Rockford-Sheyenne with it with Meyer. Meyer finds a trailing Walford left of the key. Rainbow triple, which finds gold. Cage now with 9. His 3rd made 3 of the half, and we're tied at 22. With it now is Gunnar Theogis, right-handed side as it goes in the hands of Kobe. Kobe back to Gunnar. Gunnar at the right wing with the pass up and over on the way. That goes to Kramer. Kramer at the left elbow. 17-footer is going to rattle in and out. Rebound here for Bennett Meyer, his 5th. Meyer will push it up the floor for the Rockets as he does. New Rockford-Sheyenne gets a double team. This one goes to Easton Simon. Simon right wing, not a Cage. Walford to the baseline. Here goes Almers on the interior. Gets the ball back. 3-pointer from the baseline. That'll go long. Rebound here for Bennett Meyer. Meyer's pass gets thrown out of bounds and a turnover here for the Rockets. 6th rebound for Meyer, but the 6th turnover then for New Rockford-Sheyenne as the Lobos here with Kobe Theogis will handle the basketball. Kobe here between the circles, takes a ball screen, gives this one left-handed side. With it is Carlgard. Carlgard left wing, deep 3 on the way. That'll go long. Rebound trying to save it, does. What a play by Kramer in the hands of Workin. In the pass to Theogis for 2. That one went up top on the high to the low to Gunnar. Give the assist to Kobe, and it's 24-22. Left inside Walford. Walford here at the top of the key, up and over on the pass. Gets it right back from Meyer as he swings it now. This one will be to Easton Benz, and a foul. This will be a blocking foul for the Lobos. Avery Kramer will pick up his second, team's second. This will be on the floor with 50 seconds remaining here in our first half of play. Lobos lead it by 2. In Rockford-Sheyenne, we'll see Bennett Meyer right of the key with the pass now, and then another foul. This one will be on Gunnar Theogis, his second, team's fourth. After a little cut there at the high post here from New Rockford-Sheyenne. Rockets will inbound it, as they will with Easton Simon. Simon gives it right wing to Benz. Benz with the basketball, gives it back up top as it'll go to Almers as they work it right-handed side. New Rockford-Sheyenne to the paint, off the window, up and in for 2. Easton Simon with 4. Not at 24 apiece, 30 seconds remaining here in this first half of play. Lobos will see this with Colby Theogis. Colby here at the top, here for the Lobos. Left-handed side now to Gunnar. Gunnar Theogis with 16 seconds left in this first half. Gunnar Theogis holding the ball right now, getting some instructions from head coach Tyler Theogis. Now to 7. Gunnar Theogis with 5. Gunnar Theogis going to drive to the baseline. Step through, gives it on the pass. This one gets deflected with 0.4 left to go in this first half of play. So pretty much a catch and shoot, a tip situation on the way here for the Lobos. Kramer to inbound with 0.4. Front court, near sideline. Karlgaard got the shot off, but that one will go long, and that's how we'll end our first half of play. 10-24 as we head to the half. Brought to you in part by Ryan Updahl, Farmers Union Insurance Agency.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
The Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead provide great places for seniors to live. They emphasize choices, independence, and provide services as directed by residents. They're also great places to work, where employees find not only a job, but also rewarding and enjoyable experiences that contribute to the lives of others. To get more information on Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, call 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
High school hoops today here at the half. Chase Miller with you on the north side of Fargo from the Shield Center. Welcome to our halftime show, brought to you in part by Farmers Union Insurance, Ryan Opdahl Agency in Hillsboro. Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance, from home to business to farm and more. Visit the agency in downtown Hillsboro or call Ryan throughout the week at 701-436-5777. That's 701-436-5777. First numbers look like this. The Lobos 10 points in the first quarter, 14 in the second. Well, for New Rockford-Sheyenne, 7 points in the first quarter and 17 points in quarter number 2. The Rockets, with 5 players in the scoring column, they've hit 5 threes, and they're 1 of 2 from the free throw line with 6 turnovers. While for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, 4 players in the scoring column with 4 made triples, 0 for 2 from the stripe with 4 first-half turnovers. Rockets led individually by the 9 points of Cage Walford with 3 made threes. You got 6 points for Easton Benz with 2 made triples. 4 points for Easton Simon, 3 points for Bennett Meyer with 6 rebounds, and 2 points for Weisenberger on the way for New Rockford-Sheyenne. Again, the Rockets led by the 9 of Cage Walford. For LaMoure-Litchville, Marion led by the 10 points of Carl Gard. He's got 2 made threes. You have 8 points for Colby Theogis with 2 made three-pointers, 4 points for Gunnar Theogis, and 2 points for Mason Warkin here in this first half of play for LaMoure-Litchville. Marion, the Lobos with the win would improve to 16-10 on the season, while for New Rockford-Sheyenne with the win, they would improve to 22-4. We'll take a quick break when we come back at the half, brought to you in part by Farmers Union Insurance Ryan Optal Agency. We'll recap what happened earlier in the day here from the Shack on the state A and B qualifiers here on your liveevent.com.
The Hillsboro Vets Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsboro Vets Club.
Minnesota and North Dakota farmers are dealing with real yield-robbing challenges. Tight, heavy soils, light, sandy soils, high pH soils, cool ground temps at planting. We have tools to address these challenges. Liquid products, easy to use, and made in the U.S. Apply in furrow or with your pre-plant spray application. Call today to tackle your yield-dragging soil challenges this growing season.
Are you looking for your next vacation rental? Call or text Mason at Cleveguard Rentals 701-552-3181. Family fun, girls getaway, retreats and get-togethers. Call or text Mason 701-552-3181. Located on West McDonald Lake, your vacation awaits.
At the half here, tied at 24 apiece on yourliveevent.com as we take a look at what happened earlier today across the state of North Dakota. In Division B, Oaks able to defeat Midway Minto. Roddick Schmidt and one with 25.5 seconds left was a game winner as Oaks wins it 47-45 over Midway Minto. Bishop Bryan with a 54-43 win over Garrison. Also making their way to Monett, Hankinson, North Porter, All Redeemers, and Wilton and Wing. The winner of this game will make their way to state alongside with the winner of Central McLean and West Hope Newburgh as well. Again, we will keep you apprised of all those games going on. West Hope Newburgh looks like they're making their way to state with a 32-12 lead over Central McLean. So the defending champs would be making their way to the state tournament if they can get by Central McLean, and you would have 3 teams from Region 3 and the same district, mind you, all make it to the state tournament if that score holds. So that's what happened out west currently. Earlier today here on yourliveevent.com in the State A portion of the bracket, the Wahpeton Huskies able to pick up a win over 4 wins Minnewacan 63-46. Thompson gets by Central Cass 58-36. Killdeer winners by 17 over Toro Mountain, and Beulah winners by 3 over Botno. The State A bracket, the 1 o'clock game will be Devils Lake into Lax Burlington. 2:45 will be Shiloh Christian Wahpeton. 6:30 Kindred and Beulah, and then 8:15 it's Thompson and Killdeer. That's the A bracket. We'll find out later this weekend what the B bracket has in store. At the half, tied at 24. New Rockford-Sheyenne led by the 9 points of Cage Walford with 3 made threes. LaMoure-Litchville Marion led by the 10 points of Carl Guard with 2 made threes. That does it for a halftime show. Brought to you in part by Farmers Union Insurance, Ryan Optel Agency. Give them a call throughout the week at 701-436-5777. That's 436-5777. Back with the second half next inside the Shack.
The friendly staff at LaMoure Drugstore reminds you from prescription requests and OTC medication. You can find it all at LaMoure Drugstore. Download their app to make refilling your prescription requests more convenient. Easter is just around the corner, so stop in and pick up those Easter baskets for the little ones. Don't forget to shop the monthly sale flyer for OTC products, located in the center of LaMoure in the Bank North Mall. For more info, go to LaMoureDrugstore.com. That's LaMoureDrugstore.com, or stop in and check them out. Good luck to all teams and go Lobos.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Plus, Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting and paint mixing section for your own do-it-yourself projects. From their grill selection with Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to their customer laser engraving center, Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware.
High school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com. Tied at 24 between New Rockford-Sheyenne and LaMoure-Litchville Marion. The winner of this makes their way to Minot. The loser has their season come to a close. That's what today's all about in the state qualifiers across North Dakota. Then we'll have the final weekend of basketball. The girls are officially just wrapping up in a few moments in Fargo and AA. Well, basketball will officially wrap up in Bismarck and Minot next weekend. Ball will go left-handed side. This one goes to Kobe Theologis. Theologis now at the top of the key with it. Gives it to the high post. That'll go to Mason Workin. Workin looking for a ball screen. Leaves it right-hand side to Kobe. Kobe across the key. Now at the right-handed side. Kobe with a dribble. Able to take it to the right wing. A little stagnant offense here by the Lobos. Kobe Theologis will pull up. Jumper right wing. In and out. No good. Rebound tipped down. Eventually, it's going to be on the deck and one here by LLM with Mason Workin. His fourth board of the game. Carl Guard. Deep three on the way. Off the side of the rim and a board here for New Rockford-Sheyenne with Easton Simon. Wraparound reach foul then for Avery Kramer. That'll be his third. Team's first of the third quarter with 7:19 left to play here in the third. As the Rockets will see it here working left to right. Lobos little half-court trap trying to get this one. Nothing there as the Rockets will break it now with Simon. Simon will see this. Easton with a couple of dribbles. Asks for a ball screen on the way by Jacobson. Takes it, gives it on the inside. That'll go to Meyer. Bennett up top to Benz. Benz tees up a three. This one off the mark. No rebound. Out of bounds. It'll be last touch here by New Rockford-Sheyenne. Mason Workin went up for the loose ball alongside with Easton Simon. The last touch will be off a Simon of New Rockford-Sheyenne. Lobos will handle it here as they will. This one will be with Kobe Theologis. 8 points in the game here for LLM. Theologis with the basketball. Taking a couple of dribbles as he does. Hands this one off now to Avery Kramer. Kramer at the top of the key for the Lobos. Right-handed side to Mason Workin. Workin with it at the right wing. Gives this one down near sideline to Kobe. Kobe Theologis at the left wing. Goes behind the back. Takes the ball screen by Gunner. The Rockets able to switch it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Near sideline goes Kramer. Avery with 6. Avery with 5. Avery for 3. George beat the horn. That'll go short. Rebound though on the interior by Gunner. Theologis back up top to Carl Guard. Left of the key 3. That'll go long. A rebound here for the Rockets. Cage Walford able to get the loose ball. Rockets right in inside to Bennett Meyer. Ankle cross right to left inside the paint. Driving kick now back up top to Simon. Simon gets walled off there. 6 minutes to play here in the third. Right wing to Jacobson. Hands it off now to Walford. Walford will see this back to Easton Simon. Simon leaves it left wing. That'll go in the hands of Jacobson. Jacobson back up top as this one works its way to Walford. Walford with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Now to Benz. Benz inside the paint. Pull-up jumper from 10 is up and in. Benz has 8, and the first points of the second half on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard goes to the Rockford-Sheyenne. Kobe Theelgis here at the top of the key. Takes a couple of dribbles now for the Lobos as Kobe does right in inside to Gunner. Gunner Theelgis now for LLM. Gives it to Carlgard coming through an elevator screen at the wing. Shot up is up and in. Carlgard with his third mate triple. He's got 13. 27-26, then a reach. And then a foul. The foul will be assessed here on the Lobos. This will be on Kobe Theelgis, his first, team second. He's trying to go for the ball with 5:19 left to play in the third. New Rockford-Sheyenne left in inside cage. Walford will lead this on the baseline. Cage here with the basketball, takes a dribble. Now up top to Easton Simon. Simon bounce on the interior. Good shot, and there's a foul. Jacobson will head to the free throw line for 2. The foul will be assessed on Kobe Theelgis after the drive inside the paint. Jacobson caught it from the left block, took a dribble, went up with the right, then got fouled by Theelgis as Jacobson heads to the free throw line here with 5:07 left in the third quarter. Free throw here for Kaler is up and good. Now their team has wanted to separate here in this one. Now we're tied at 27. Free throw attempt number 2 is also good. So Jacobson goes 2 for 2 from the line. 9th tie of the game, and then New Rockford-Sheyenne takes a lead on that second made free throw. LLM will see it here for Gunner Theelgis up top. Gunner looking for a teammate, rips it through near sideline. Here's a steal by Easton Benz. Benz working with it the other side off the backboard. It rattles out, no good. Rebound though for the Rockets is good. Easton Simon 6 points, 4 rebounds. Give credit to the Rockets and Simon not giving up on that play as the Rockford-Sheyenne leads it by 3. 4:35 to play here in the third quarter. The Rocket faithful chanting defense. Theelgis with the pass on the interior. Colbert to Gunner, and Gunner finishes for 2. Gunner's got 6. Nice find by Colby Theelgis as it back to a 1-point contest here with 4:20 in the third. Cage Walford will see this one, finds it now to Benz. Easton Benz looking backdoor on the cut. This one is up off the window, up and in for 2. Bennett Meyer now has 5. Rockets lead it by 3 here. As you'll see this left wing with Kobe Theelgis. Double team, leaves it left and inside to Avery Kramer. Kramer inside, up and in for 2. And a timeout here for Tyler Theelgis. We'll break as well with 3:58 left to play in the third. Timeout on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. The Rockets up by 1 when we return.
The Outlaws are coming back. The World of Outlaws late model series is coming back to Ada, the Norman County Raceway. Saturday, June 28th, the World of Outlaws. NOS Energy Drink Sprint Car Series will have 2 shows at Red River Valley Speedway Saturday, May 31st and August 23rd. For tickets and more information, visit ncraceway.com, redrivervalleyspeedway.com, or follow on Facebook.
Looking to sell your equipment or needing an upgrade? Purple Wave Auction has you covered. From construction to agriculture and fleet, we make it easy for you to sell, bid, or buy. Always online and always no reserve. Take the next step and register for free today at purplewave.com. It's time to experience the easiest and most straightforward way to buy and sell equipment with Purple Wave Auction.
On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, share their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhb.bank. That again is dhb.bank. Chase Miller with you courtside here in this one. A final at the Fargo Dome. We got a new champion girls hoops. West Fargo Horse with a 15-point win over Bismarck Century in AA girls basketball. As you see, a turnover here for New Rockford-Sheyenne out of the timeout, and the Lobos will have a crack at it now with Gunner Theelgis. Gunner in the front court. LLM down by 1. Right to left on the cross, and a nice spin move. Got a shot up and in to get the shooter's touch here for Gunner Theelgis. He's got 8. As you'll see this one now here for the Lobos. as they lead it by 1. 3:23 left to play here in this third quarter. Ball goes left inside to Wolford. Wolford to the left wing, back up top to Cage. Cage will handle it here as he leaves it on the interior. It's going to be a loose small scrum, and this one will stay for New Rockford-Sheyenne. Rockets trying to give a little taste and some dose of some medicine from last season, losing in this very round to LaMoure-Litchville Marion back with the Lobos after losing the 9-man football championship to New Rockford-Sheyenne. Maddock would like to get some revenge in their own right, but here on the basketball court. On the inbounds, you see Easton Simon, jumper from the left wing, got it to go. Easton Simon's got 8, and New Rockford-Sheyenne leads it 34-33. Under 3 minutes to play here in quarter number 3. Kobe Theolgis, right-handed side, that'll go to Mason Workin. Workin at the right wing will handle Rock here with a couple of dribbles near sideline out of Kramer. Kramer back to Workin, back up top, little 1-4 low set. Kramer uses up that dribble, back to right-handed side to Gunner. Gunner Theolgis going to drive, attacks the paint at the high post. Now it gives it the hands of Mason. Mason with it, 8 seconds on the shot clock to Carlgard. Carlgard ripping it through here at the free throw line, drive kick. This one will go a runner off the side of the rim, no good by Avery Kramer. It's tipped out here for Easton Simon. Simon gets his 5th board of the contest, able to quickly get in the front court. Extra fine, left pocket 3 for the Rockets. That'll go short after the miss there by Benz, and a board here for LLM. Kobe Theolgis with his 3rd board of the contest. Lobos down by 1 at the 2:05 mark here of quarter number 3. With it now is Avery Kramer near sideline, able to skip it right-handed side to Kobe Theolgis. Kobe taking a couple of dribbles. He'll rise. He'll shoot the 3. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Kobe Theolgis with his 3rd made 3. Now in double digits with 11. 36-34 here for the Lobos. Easton Simon leaves it left and inside to Benz. Back to Simon here. Simon at the high post, able to spin right wing to Jacobson. Back up top as they work it around the horn. Couple of dribbles here for the Rockets with Benz. They will leave it right-handed side. 3-pointers long by Simon. Ball gets tipped down the hands of the Lobos here with Avery Kramer. Kramer gets the 3rd rebound of his performance. 3 fouls, 4 timeouts remaining for the Lobos, while for the Rockets, no fouls in the quarter with 3 timeouts remaining. 1:15 to play in the 3rd on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Lobos will see this one near sideline with Mason Workin. Workin will handle it there as he gives it back up top to Kobe Theolgis. Kobe Theolgis with a dribble back to Workin. Workin here with 10 seconds on the shot clock to Kobe. Theolgis looking to make a play. He's going to drive inside the paint. Right-handed scoop shot for 2. Theolgis now with 13 points. It's a 4-point game right now here for LLM. Easton Simon at the right wing gives this one to Wolford as they're working around the horn now to Benz. Benz with it back up top to Jacobson. High post touch. This one working on the inside for Simon, and a foul on the floor. The last one the Lobos had to give before it's a bonus. Foul will be on Carlgard, his first. This coming into the game will be Tommy Almers here, the 5'10 sophomore for New Rockford-Sheyenne Maddock. For New Rockford-Sheyenne, thinking about the 9-man football team at Maddock. Rockets will inbound this one to Almers as they give it up top. Ball will go right to the key. 3-pointer here for Simon. Nope, thought better of it. Now it goes to Benz, who's going to drive kick. Almers around the world to Meyer. Meyer at the left wing, back up top. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Ball right-hand side, Walford with the ball fake, rips it through left to right, now to Almers. He'll step into a 3. That'll go short. Rebound, good board on the interior here for Gunnar Theolgis, his 5th. Carlgard sees a double team, finds it as they work it from Gunnar to Kobe Theolgis now as Kobe looks at the clock. Lobos lead it by 4. Right-handed side now to Mason Workin. Workin bounce pass on the interior, and we'll see a foul, and going out of bounds with it is going to be Gunnar Theolgis. Turnover here for the Lobos. New Rockford-Sheyenne with Easton Simon up the far sideline with 2 with 1. Simon to beat the horn. Good if it goes. It's short, and that's how we'll end our 3rd quarter play. It's the Lobos up by 4 as we head to the 4th.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
You would never buy a one.
As we come back here in the fourth quarter, play high school hoops here on YourLiveEvent.com. It's a 38-34 contest here for LaMoure-Litchville Marion, as the Lobos will see this one as they will in the front court. Working with it right to left, the final 8 minutes of regulation. He'll handle it with Carl Guard, as this one will go now to Gunnar Thielges, left wing to Colby Thielges. He'll rise, three-pointer is long. Rebound going to be in the hands of New Rockford-Sheyenne with Bennett Meyer, his 7th rebound. Rockets have numbers. Easton Simon will slow it up, give it back here now to Meyer. He'll go down the paint. A teardropper from 7, no rebound, putback gets fouled, and we'll see 2 free throws. Carl Guard will pick up his 2nd. Bennett Meyer with another rebound. He'll head to the line to shoot 2, where he's 1 of 2 so far here on the evening. Free throw opportunity here for New Rockford-Sheyenne with Bennett Meyer to the line. As Meyer will take a couple of dribbles, bend to the knee. It's up and in. 6 points in the game for Bennett Meyer. Rockets back within 3. Free throw opportunity number 2 on the way. Is good. Now with 7. Rockets back within 2. 7:30 left to play here in quarter number 4. Winner heads to Minot. Loser has their season come to a close here in the Shack. Colby Thielges gives it to Avery Kramer. Kramer at the right of the key. Their face guarding here, Coral Guard there with Walford. With it for the Lobos now is Thielges. Thielges to Thielges. That's Gunner at the right of the key. Gives it on a little flare to Colby. Flex cut here for Coral Guard. Shot fake jumper from 13 is going to be off the back of the rim. Rebound to Cage Walford, his 3rd. Outlet the other side of the floor, working with it left to right to Easton Simon. Finds it to a trailing Walford, who tees up a 3! Bucket! Cage with his 4th made triple of the contest. All of his points from beyond the arc, and that was from the college range as the Rockets lead it by 1. Gunnar Thielges with this on the weave now to Colby Thielges. Colby bounce pass left hand side as this one will go to Mason Workin. Workin with the basketball, finds it to Colby. Colby with a ball fake. With it now is 16 seconds on the shot clock. Colby here at the top of the key, taking a couple of dribbles, crossing over right to left and left to right. Pull up from 17, got it to go. Colby Thielges with 15 points here for LLM. He's got 15. Carl Guard's got 18. That's 28 of the 40 points here for the Lobos. Left pocket 3 is going to go short here for the Rockets with Bennett Meyer. Rebound comes down to Mason Workin, his 5th. 6:10 left to play here in the fourth quarter as the Lobos lead it by 1. They'll set up an offensive set, as you'll see this now with Colby Thielges. Colby with the basketball. Between the circles, left and inside to Mason Workin. Workin with it as Workin will give it now to Colby Thielges right at the key, looking on the interior to Avery Kramer, and a block shot as Almers was there. Kramer went for the ball, and he was the last one to touch it as he took a tumble. As Avery Kramer, they were trying to post him up on the 5'10 junior guard, on the 5'10 sophomore guard of Almers, and the ball will go out of play. And the Rockets now with the chance to take the lead. 5:45 and counting here in quarter number 4. Easton Simon leaves it left and inside to Walford. Back to the right-handed side to Simon. Simon at the right wing, Frickle on extended to Meyer. Meyer ripping it through inside the paint. The paint opens up and Meyer finishes for 2. That was the easiest stroll on a Saturday night for Meyer. He's got 9, and the Rockets lead it by 1. 5:25 to play here in the 4th. With it now goes Thielges. That again is Colby. Colby Thielges looking for the ball screen by Gunner. Takes it. He'll rise. He'll shoot from the wing. Oh! He buried another one. Colby Thielges with another made 3. Rockets quickly in the front court as they do. Extra pass now to Meyer. Meyer at the left wing gives it back now to Simon. Simon will see it here. Back cut coming by the Rockets. Nothing there. Meyer on this weave to Walford. Walford with an extra pass to Benz. Back to Walford. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Back around the world as it works. Right-handed side to Simon. Simon's going to drive hard into the paint. Right-handed finger roll. Layup for 2. Easton Simon's got 10. And we're not at 43. 4:44 to play here in quarter number 4. 4 threes for Colby Theelgis. He's got 18 on the night, takes the ball screen, leaves it up top. That'll go in the hands of Gunnar. Gunnar Theelgis, top of the key, taking a couple hard left-handed dribbles, looking for the up and under. Can't go, back cut, here goes Karlgaard, and Karlgaard gets fouled. Benz will pick up the foul, his team's first of this half for New Rockford-Sheyenne. Karlgaard will head to the free throw line. This will be his first attempt of the game. The Lobos 0 of 2 from the stripe, while the Rockets are 5 of 6 from the line. Free throw opportunity here for Karlgaard. Now we go along, and we'll see the second one upcoming. 4:28 left to play in the fourth. Second one here for Karlgaard, trying to get to 14 on the night. Free throw on the way is good. And we'll get a timeout here for Tyler Theelgis. We'll break as well. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's the Lobos up by 1.
You would never buy a one-size-fits-all shirt, and you should never do so to protect your valuable assets. And we'll find you the right fit for your insurance policies.
Home insurance, auto insurance, commercial insurance, benefits insurance, crop insurance.
We have you covered from head to toe, underground to Scott. Experience the difference with IRE. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve.
44-43, LaMoure-Litchville Marion with the lead. Timeout brought to you in part by Bank North. See what values-based banking can do for you at Bank North, helping customers, communities build, grow, and prosper. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, servicing the LaMoure-Litchville Marion and surrounding communities as well. Again, find a branch near you at Bank North. Bank. So after the timeout by the Lobos, they'll have 3 remaining. It's the same for New Rockford-Sheyenne with 4:24 left to play in the fourth. Lobos look to come out, little half-court trap. They thought better of it. Easton Simon will see it here. Shot fake at the left elbow. Now to Almers. They reverse it around the world. Wofford, right pocket 3. Got it! The 5th made triple here for Cage Wofford. And New Rockford-Sheyenne takes a faint 46-44 lead. Colby Theelgis. Left-handed side as they give it now to Mason Workin. Workin with the basketball now to Kramer. Kramer with a blown tire on his shoelaces right now. They give it back up top to Colby Theelgis to Karlgaard. He'll step into a right to the key three-pointer. Grazes the front iron, and Almers comes away with the loose ball. Tommy with the loose ball. Up the other side of the floor for the Rockets. Dribble handoff now to Simon. Easton Simon at the left baseline. Gives this one now to Benz. Benz right ring to Walford. Cage will rip it through to the right wing. Cage is going to drive on the baseline, looking for the reversal. Left-handed layup up and in. 8 in the quarter. He's got 17 in the game, and the Rockets lead it by 4. 3:20 to play here in the fourth. Crossing over, dribble, pullback. Theelgis, 3 off the mark, no good. Rebound here for New Rockford-Sheyenne. The board coming for Bennett Meyer, his 9th of the contest. Up the floor, right wing to Cage. As they find it now to Simon. Simon from the high post, spins, hanging, shot is up and in. Inside the paint, and a timeout here for Tyler Cook. And the Rockets indeed are humming as they lead it by 6 with 3:04 left to play in the fourth.
It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility has recently started offering a $4 per hour shift differential for rotating shifts. Go to AmericanCrystalCareers.com for more information.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
50-44 New Rockford-Sheyenne over at LaMoure-Litchville Marion here on YourLiveEvent.com. It's a 7-0 run for the Rockets over the last 1 minute and 24 seconds of play when it was 44-43 for LaMoure-Litchville Marion. The Rockets call the timeout. They will have 2 remaining here for Tyler Cook. Well, he got 3 here for Tyler Thielges of LaMoure-Litchville Marion. Lobos looking for a bucket here as they work it on the inside, and we'll see a foul on the floor. This will be the second for New Rockford-Sheyenne of the quarter. Foul will be coming across here on Bennett Meyer, his first, team's second. As we'll see the Lobos baseline out of bounds on the right here for Colby Thielges. Colby gives this one out of Gunner. Gunner reverses it as they give it to left wing to Mason Workin. Ball gets swung to Colby Thielges. Dangerous pass. Open now is Kramer. Bounce pass on the inside for Thielges. Gunner looked for it, and it's a blocked shot, but it goes in the hands of the Lobos. Extra fine. Carlgard, 3-pointer. He gets fouled and nearly got the 4-point opportunity. The foul will go on Benz. His second, team starting Carlgard to the line to shoot 3. Carlgard with 14 points. His bench just never allowed Carlgard at the near wing to come back down to the court of play. And an easy foul for the officials to call. As Carlgard will hit, or will have the opportunity at 3 free throws, gets the first. With 15 points on the evening, Lobos cut into that deficit. Free throw attempt number 2 on the way here for LLM. Carlgard gets the next one now with 16. Second one on the way is up and in. How about the third to try to make it a 1-possession game with 2:41 to play in the fourth? Free throw is good. Calm, cool, and collective there for Carlgard, as we'll see a substitution as Russell Exner will check in for Mason Workin. 17 here for Carlgard. It's a 3-point contest with 2:41 to play. Full court pressure defense for the Lobos, down by 3. New Rockford-Sheyenne sees a trap. They get it over now to Easton Simon in the front court. Simon in front of the scorer's table on the far side, looking for the ball screen from Olmers. Takes it right-handed side now to Wolford. Wolford will rip it through to the right wing. Ankle cross, used up the dribble. Looking for a teammate, finds one on the cut, and there's a trip and a foul here for Russell Exner. An inadvertent trip, but a trip nonetheless. Exner will pick up the foul, his first, and that'll be the Lobos' second of the quarter. So Exner will check out. Mason Workin comes back in. It's a fresh 35 for the Rockets as well, as they can take this one under 2 minutes before they need a shot. 2:22 to play in the fourth. Rockets will handle it now. Walford will see this one at the right wing as they give it up top. That'll go to Simon. Simon with the basketball. Jumper from the left wing. Swirl it in. Easton Simon with 14 points as the Rockets lead it by 5. 2:05 left to play now in the fourth quarter. In the front court, Colby Thielges, top of the key, leaves it left and inside to Avery Kramer. Kramer wraparound pass to Mason Workin. Workin at the right wing as this one goes to Gunnar Thielges. Gunnar Thielges on the interior, inside the paint, shot is up, no good. Rebound to Bennett Meyer, who's working on a double-double. As the Rockets nearly had an over and back, Bennett Meyer will see this one here back up top to Easton Simon. Simon was close as he was dribbling in the front court. Takes the ball screen left wing to the baseline. Wolford with a 3 from the baseline. No good. That could have been a nail in the coffin. Rebound though for Mason Workin. Lobos down by 5. 90 seconds to play. Workin in the front court for the Lobos. Looking for a teammate and a timeout here for Tyler Thielges. 1:26 to play. We'll break with him. 52-47. Lobos down by 5 with the ball when we return.
Emery Vistos Implement has been family owned and operated since 1935. Located in Oaks, North Dakota, they sell CarQuest automotive parts and numerous lines of egg. Plus, you'll have to stop by and check out their clothing and footwear department, featuring the brands of Brothers in Arms, Howitzer, Ariat, Cinch, and Twisted X Footwear. Emery Vistos Implement everything and anything you need is under one roof. Stop in just south of Oaks on Highway 1 or call 701-742-2167.
Time on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North. New Rockford-Sheyenne 52, LaMoure-Litchville Marion 47. And the timeout by Coach Thielges of the Lobos. They'll have 2 remaining. They got 2 fouls. 3 fouls for New Rockford-Sheyenne with 2 timeouts remaining. The next jump ball favors the Rockets. Lobos on the inbounds here with Mason Morgan. Got it in before a 5 call does to Gunnar Thielges. Gunnar will see this as he crosses over, leaves it to the left-hand side to Workin. Workin will rise from the baseline off the backboard. Rebound comes down here to Olmers, his second board of the game. Four-court pressure defense, a foul by Colby Thielges, his third. will be the team's third. And now all of a sudden for the Lobos, do you do the foul game or do you play it out? You can play it straight up, but if you play it straight up, the Rockets can take it under 45 seconds before they need a shot. As we'll see Russell Exner into the contest now for the Lobos. Bends to inbound it as they do with Simon in the backcourt. Simon goes behind the back, sees a double team, uses up the dribble, finds it now to Benz. Benz to the right-handed side. This will go on the baseline, ripping it through. Here goes Bennett Meyer in a timeout for Tyler Cook as Meyer was in a corner from the right baseline as he was walled off there with 1:03 left to play in the fourth. We'll break with them. Rockets with the ball up by 5 with 63 seconds left to play in regulation.
The City of Hillsborough invites you to make Hillsborough your home. If you're looking for a new home or a job, check out the opportunities in Hillsborough and see what the community can offer you and your family. Enjoy a quality family life with community, education, church, entertainment, and more. For all neighbors and those driving through the region, we welcome you to come and shop with the businesses in Hillsborough. If you have questions related to services available in the City of Hillsborough, contact the Hillsborough City Office at 701-636-4620.
On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's a 52-47 lead for the Rockford-Sheyenne. Make sure you stay tuned with us. Once we get to our post-game show, we'll get to our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Agassi Precision Egg play the game. That and more is still to come a little bit later on tonight. West Fargo Horace picks up a win over, again, Bismarck Century in the girls basketball championship in AA. Jaden Hale with 13 points and 22 rebounds. Sunday with 20 points and Lincoln Donnelly with 19 in the win here for West Fargo Horace. Now for the Lobos, you need to stop and then you got to get something to go to the rim. While for New Rockford-Sheyenne, a field goal here could maybe just about seal it to get up by 3 possessions. This was nearly an over and back for Easton Simon on the inbounds. Simon will see it, double team comes. Walford will handle it here. There's a foul on the hand check by Kobe Theologis. He'll pick up his fourth. That'll be the team's fourth. So the next foul for Kobe Theologis will foul him out. Kramer's got 3 fouls as well in terms of foul situation here for LLM. New Rockford-Sheyenne to inbound the basketball as they well into the backcourt. This one will go to Simon. Simon brings in the front court, trying to get out of a double team. Still has the dribble to the right wing. Simon will see it here. Clock is continuing to wind. New Rockford-Sheyenne with 45 seconds here in the fourth quarter, and the foul eventually comes with 44.2. Kramer picks up the foul, his 4 team's 5th, and 2 free throws here for Simon. 14 points for the 6-foot junior guard, his first free throw attempt of the night here for the Rockets. Free throw is up for the right-handed toss. Is up and in. This to make it a 3-possession game. New Rockford-Sheyenne, they've shot 7 free throws. They made 6 of them so far. Second one on the way for Simon is off the mark short. Still a 2-possession game. Rebound to Theologis. That's Gunner. Outlet right-handed side 3 by Mason Warkins. Going to go long. Rebound here for Bennett Meyer. Meyer gets the board, finds a teammate far side, and there's a foul. And Simon will head back to the free throw line. 33 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. As we'll see the foul situation here, and this one will be with Kobe Theologis. The sophomore guard picks up his 5th. He'll finish with 18 points here in this one. As they take a look at the fouls to make sure he's got 5, and Tyler Theologis now will make a substitution as they do with Russell Exner. Lobos with 4 seniors of Carl Guard, McGoy, Nick, and alongside Exner here, free throw opportunity. 2 of them for the Rockets. Simon misses the free throw. If he misses this one, it's still a 2-possession game with 33 seconds left to play in the quarter. Second one on the way here for Simon. Is good. So Simon hits the free throw. The Rockets lead it by 7. Lobos with the basketball, gotta go. Gunner Theologis left-handed side now to Kramer. Kramer left wing to Gunner. Gunner's gonna go attack the paint, shot fake, leaves this one. Ball gets deflected out of bounds, and it will be LLM with the basketball. But 10 seconds come off the clock right now with 23.5 left to play in the fourth quarter. This is gonna be a quick catch, shoot, and try to score and see if Tyler Theologis can use a timeout. This one gets blocked inside, and this will be fouled on the way. Easton Benz able to get the block on the inbounds in terms of the inbounds. Then he gets fouled. And Exner will pick up his second, and the Rocket faithful can feel it now with 21.6 seconds left to play. Free throw opportunities here for Easton Benz. Free throw attempts is in. Benz now with 9. Rockets lead at 55-47. Free throw attempt number 2 is short. Rebound will be won here by the Lobos. Carlgard will see this in the front court. As he does, Carlgard weaving his way to the right wing. Dribble pullback, right wing three-pointer is going to go long. Ball out of play off the shoe of Kramer. And then Kramer will see this as well as he hits the deck hard, hits his head with 11.8 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter as they're going to take the players to go to their benches. As there's a Kramer was trying to come back up, and as he did, just went right into a rocket. Nothing of malintent on the play. Then Kramer just didn't see him as he hit the deck card with 11.8 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. As they take a look at Kramer here on the baseline, we'll break with him to close out the remainder of this fourth quarter here inside the Shack.
The friendly staff at LaMoure Drugstore reminds you from prescription requests and OTC medication. You can find it all at LaMoure Drugstore. Download their app to make refilling your prescription requests more convenient. Easter is just around the corner, so stop in and pick up those Easter baskets for the little ones. Don't forget to shop the monthly sale flyer for OTC products, located in the center of LaMoure in the Bank North Mall. For more info, go to LaMoureDrugstore.com. That's LaMoureDrugstore.com, or stop in and check them out. Good luck to all teams and go Lobos.
As Avery Kramer able to come up under his own pressure, but anytime you hit the deck like they did on that particular one, you're going to make sure you take a look at the head protocol, concussions, and everything else that comes through with that. So for the Rockets, 11.8 seconds remaining, and all that New Rockford-Sheyenne needs to do, inbound the ball, bring it to the front court, and they'll be making their way to Minot. Unless the Lobos are going to foul here, and Tyler Theo just says don't foul. The Rockets will bring it to the front court, and for the fourth time as a co-op of New Rockford-Sheyenne, and for the first time since 2019, the Rockets are heading to the state tournament. 55-47. The Rockets put up 21 points in the fourth quarter compared to the 9 of LaMoure-Litchville Marion. 16 points for Easton Simon. Gage Walford had 17. Bennett Meyer 9 points and a handful of rebounds. As we'll take a quick break and get you ready for our post-game show coming up around the corner. That is next here, as it's a 55-47 win for New Rockford-Sheyenne here in this contest, as the Rockets now improved to 22-4 on this season, while the Lobos will finish the year at 15-11. Our post-game show is coming up next as the Rockets race off the floor. So we'll try to see if we can maybe get some post-game a little bit later on. But our post-game show, in terms of the post-game conversation, we'll try to get that in a little bit later on. But again, your final, Rockets win it by 8 here on your LiveEvent.com.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 20th at the ranch near Hitterdall, Minnesota. 75 Red Angus bulls plus 20 elite hand-picked registered heifers. Same reliable program, new exciting genetics, producing Red Angus genetics with sustainability for over 26 years. Request a catalog today. Call Gary Jacobson, 701-361-3189, or Facebook Jacobson Red Angus. The sale broadcast on DV Auction. Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 20th, 1 p.m.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has brought in to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
As we come back on our post-game show here today on yourliveevent.com, taking a look at the final numbers in this one. For New Rockford-Sheyenne, they had 6 players in the scoring column. They would finish with 7 threes, and they go 9 of 12 from the free throw line here for the Rockets in this contest. For the Lobos, they would finish with 5 players in the scoring column. They hit 7 threes. They go 4 of 7 from the stripe. New Rockford-Sheyenne here in this contest, led by the 17 of Cage Walford with 5 made threes, 4 rebounds. He had 16 points for Easton Simon. Simon goes 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Then he had Bennett Meyer, 9 points and 11 boards here for New Rockford-Sheyenne. 9 points here for Easton Benz with 2 made threes. 7 make that 2 points for Jacobson and 2 points for Weisenberger as well for New Rockford-Sheyenne. As the Rockets again, 17 for Walford and the 16 for Simon. While for LaMoure-Litchville Marion, led by the 18 points of Colby Theelgis, who hit 4 3-pointers. He had 7 for Carlgard on the way, who goes 4 of 5 from the free throw line with 3 made threes here for Carlgard. From there, you had 8 points of Gunnar Theelgis, 2 points for Workin, and 2 points for Avery Kramer here in this contest. Again, the Lobos led by the 18 of Kobe Theelgis and the 17 points for Carlgard here in this one. The Lobos will finish the year 15-11, while New Rockford-Sheyenne will improve to now 22-4 on the season. It's now time to get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Life takes energy. That again is Enbridge.com. The 1-2 combination of Bennett Meyer and Easton Simon here, able to combine for 25 points in this contest, 16 rebounds. That is a 1-2 combination here today, brought to you in part by Enbridge. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Our Agassi Feature Precision Egg Play of the contest comes from the 3-point line for New Rockford-Sheyenne, and the 5 made threes for Cage Walford as he hit 5 of the 7 here for New Rockford-Sheyenne. He scored in every quarter but the third, but the 3-point line for Cage and him hitting 5 of those 3-pointers is our Agassi Feature Precision Egg Play of the contest. Agassi Precision Egg, your planter operator clinic dates are coming up on March the 18th and March the 25th. There's going to be morning and afternoon sessions each day that will include monitors from systems to diagnostic training, that and more. Register at planterdoc.com. That again is planterdoc.com. Our Agassi Feature Precision Egg Play of the contest. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, we'll hear from some of the Rockets. That'll be on the way next here on yourliveevent.com.
The City of Hillsborough invites you to make Hillsborough your home. If you're looking for a new home or a job, check out the opportunities in Hillsborough and see what the community can offer you and your family. Enjoy a quality family life with community, education, church, entertainment, and more. For all neighbors and those driving through the region, we welcome you to come and shop with the businesses in Hillsborough. If you have questions related to services available in the City of Hillsborough, contact the Hillsborough City Office at 701-636-4620.
Emery Vistos Implement has been family-owned and operated since 1935. Located in Oaks, North Dakota, they sell CarQuest automotive parts and numerous lines of agriculture parts. Plus, you'll have to stop by and check out their clothing and footwear department, featuring the brands of Brothers in Arms, Howitzer, Ariat, Cinch, and Twisted X Footwear. Emery Vistos Implement, everything and anything you need is under one roof. Stop in just south of Oaks on Highway 1 or call 701-742-2167.
As we continue here on our post-game show, again, 55-47, as now it's time to get to our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Halstead Telephone Company, discover local reliability you can trust at Halstead Telephone. It's how to connect at halsteadtel.com. That, again, is halsteadtel.com. The post-game connection from the Lobo perspective was Kobe Theelgis and Mr. Brian Carlgard, as they would combine to score 35 of the 47 points here for LaMoure-Litchville Marion in the loss. That, again, is our post-game connection, a nice 1-2 combination combination for Carl Gard and Colby Theelges here in this one. But as we turn our attention now to one of our players of the game in our Dakota Heritage Bank post-game conversation here, joining us is Bennett Meyer, 9 points, 11 rebounds in this one for the senior forward. Bennett, first things first, can you hear me okay with the headsets there?
I can.
Awesome. Just take us through this particular one. You're down by 4 points in the third quarter. You outscored the Lobos 21-9 in the fourth. Just was what was working for your team in that fourth quarter play where you got things kind of humming to your standards on those final 8 minutes?
Well, it all started with stops. We started getting defensive stops first, and we were just getting to the basket more in the fourth quarter and getting easier shots.
What does it mean this year? You played the exact same team last year in this very setting, almost 365 days ago. What does it mean for this year's team to make it to the state tournament here in the hoop season?
It feels great. We feel like we should be there, and we got a little revenge from last year, so that felt great.
22-4 now on the year. What is it going to take from your team that you kind of seen throughout the year that you hope to keep with you once you get to Magic City coming up on Thursday?
Just play with everybody. We give ourselves a chance in every single game, and that's all you can ask for.
What did you see from Cage today? 17 points, 5 made triples. What did you just kind of see from him shooting the ball behind the arc?
Just unreal. We needed somebody to step up and knock down some threes, and he delivered.
What's been working so far for this Rockets club? Obviously, in Rockford-Sheyenne, Maddock winning the football championship here for basketball, making your way to a state tournament. What's kind of in the water, so to speak, around that neck of the woods that allowed your athletes to come and rise when you really need it?
We've all been playing together for 4 years, football, basketball, everything. We've all been playing together for 4 years. We've been young for a couple of years, and now we're finally old. It feels like we have experience playing together, and we just click.
Final thing, Bennett, what are you most looking forward to once you get to state on Thursday?
Just playing in that environment. That's going to be so exciting.
Hey, Bennett, congratulations again. 9 points, 11 rebounds, and best of luck once you get to the Magic City.
Thank you.
That again, Bennett Meyer with us. This interview brought to you in part by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhb.bank. That again is dhb.bank. As New Rockford-Sheyenne now 22-4 on the season, picks up the win. Their 4 losses against Carrington, Mayport, CG, Wilton and Wing, and North Border. But the Rockets advance here in this one. We'll take one more break, and when we come back after this, we'll let you know what is a final out west between the particulars of West Hope Newburgh and Central McLean when we return.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. This year, our Planter Operator Clinic dates are March 18th and 25th. Expanded sessions to include monitors, systems, and diagnostic training for V-Drive, Delta Force, and Speed Tube, as well as RowFlow and Air Force. Morning and afternoon sessions each day with lunch from Cruisin' Cafe. Register at planterdoc.com. March 18th and 25th. Please register at planterdoc.com.
As we come back here, interview brought to you in part by Dakota Heritage Bank. Tyler Cook, the head coach for the Rockets, as they pick up the 8-point win. A final that went out west as well. The defending champs West Hope Newburgh picks up a win over Central McLean, a 60-34. So Oaks, New Rockford-Sheyenne, Bishop Ryan, and West Hope Newburgh all win on the qualifiers. They will join Hankinson, North Border, our Redeemers, and Wilton Wing. And Tyler, you hear that field first things first. That's 8 quality teams that are making their way to mine it. Just what allowed you to navigate through this week to make it to the Magic City and winning in a state qualifier here this evening?
We won 2 very close games in the region tournament. Came up short in the region championship, and we weren't scoring the ball well. We weren't shooting well. Even the first 3 quarters tonight, we didn't shoot it great, but the fourth quarter we got a little spark from Cage Wolford. He came up huge for us.
Talk about those 5 3-pointers from Cage. Obviously, when you kind of needed it most, and you outscore LLM 21-9 in the fourth quarter. Just was what was working first things first, though, from Cage beyond the arc.
We knew they were really going to focus on Bennett and Easton Simon, and we knew our role guys had to step up, and Cage made that first one, and he got a lot of confidence, and just his energy on defense. We switched him on Carl Gard in that second quarter, and he did a heck of a job.
What does it mean for this group of kids 365 days later after coming up short in this particular venue against this particular team to get over the hump, so to speak, this season?
It's amazing. You know, last year we didn't have a great record coming in, and we got here, and it was just all kind of, we were happy to be here. You know, this year was a different mentality. You just see it in the kids. They were here for a purpose. They wanted to get this win and get on to the next step.
First time since 2019, fourth time as New Rockford-Sheyenne. I know you go back, there's some stuff with New Rockford, there's some stuff with Cheyenne, but fourth time in this co-op's history. What does it mean for this group of kids? Kind of seeing maybe some older brothers, older cousins back in 2019 that got to go, but this is the next generation. What do you see from this group of kids that allowed you to find a way to navigate in a 20-plus win season so far in counting?
You know, these kids went through their lumps. They've started since freshmen and sophomores, so they had some tough years early just being young, and they stuck together and put in the work, and this year they've really turned the corner and gave us a heck of a ride.
Final thing, Tyler, what are you most looking forward to as a coach getting to the state tournament when you got 3 more games bare minimum with this team coming up next week?
Just these kids know how to perform on the big stage. They've been in big games in every other sport, and they know how to win. It's just been a fun atmosphere.
Tyler, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck once you get to the Magic City.
Thank you.
That again, Tyler Cook, head coach for New Rockford-Sheyenne, joining us here on the post-game show as they're able to pick up the victory one more time, 55-47. Those interviews brought to you in part by Dakota Heritage Bank. So Oaks, New Rockford-Sheyenne, Bishop Ryan, West Hope Newburgh all making their way to state. There's going to be, as the teams that are coming back here, West Hope Newburgh and Bishop Ryan, the lone 2 new teams that are coming back. Otherwise, there are going to be 6 brand new teams at the state tournament. New Rockford-Sheyenne picks up the win 55-47. I'm Chase Miller. Thanks so much for tuning into our broadcast here tonight. Again, your finals on the A side. Wapaton over 4 wins Minnewacan by 17. Thompson defeats Central Cass 58-36. Oaks gets by Midway Minto by 2, 47-45. And you see New Rockford-Sheyenne picking up a win over LaMoure-Litchville Marion here 55-47. We'll find out what the bracket will be coming up later tonight throughout the weekend on the B side. The Rockets are heading back to state for the first time since 2019. I'm Chase Miller. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.